Hi, good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Happy Thursday. Or I think what I was calling it in the email was Thankful Thursday. I try to remain thankful every day that I wake up, and I try to think about the things that I'm thankful about a roof over my head and my family, and a lot of different things that I'm thankful for. Um, my health, the health of my family, uh, my animals, like a lot of things that I'm thankful for. So, Thankful Thursday today. Uh, Unfortunately, it's going to be a bit rainy today, and actually very rainy today. I hope you have your cups outside. Today would be a great day to put out your uh, rain measuring cups to see how many inches of rain. We're supposed to actually get a lot of rain, and so much so that they said that some streets that might normally flood a little bit and get like a lot of standing water on them could, get some flooding on that. So if you are out and about, please be careful out there. It's supposed to be actually a little windy as well, so keep an eye out for that. And it's supposed to be a high of about 64. And you hear me keep saying supposed to be. What I really mean is that's the prediction. We don't know for sure, but one thing you could be pretty positive about, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's supposed to rain a good amount. All right, so let's get into our morning. Did I say tomorrow? I meant today. So let's get into our message for this morning. It is 4:30:20. Good morning, friends, and goodbye, April. Yeah, goodbye, April. Today is the 30th day of April in 2020. We know April has 30 days, so we're going to say goodbye, April. And tomorrow is going to be the first day of May. And I know that April showers, we're supposed to get a lot today, bring May flowers. So hopefully, a lot of rain today brings a lot of flowers for May. It is Thursday, April 30th. Today we will write another poem and design shoes. What? We're designing shoes today? It's going to be so much fun. I believe you have a message from Max Mayhem in your email. Go check it out. Some amazing shoe design that I saw from Max Mayhem and the Young Shoe Company. So please use that as inspiration in designing your shoes. I believe he's attached a copy of the latest shoe design that they have. So you can look at that for inspiration. But then you're also getting a sheet today, which is for you to fill out. Okay, you need to fill that out so we know what kind of shoes that you like and you would want to design. And then what you did last week when you asked all those questions, that was what other people would want for shoes. So you're going to take all that information and put it together. And based on what people said and what you said about the shoes that you want, you're going to design a shoe for the Young Shoe Company. It's going to be a lot of fun. Use crayons, colored pencils, markers, any kind of colorful mediums that you have to create beautiful art and beautiful shoe. And again, it'll make a lot more sense when you see the design that the Young Shoe Company made. And it doesn't have to be a sneaker like they design. It could be a boot or anything like that. Any kind of shoe that you think would sell well for the Young Shoe Company. All right. So a lot of fun in store for today. Let's take a look at the schedule. And I realized I forgot to do the words of the week yesterday. I am so sorry. Sometimes when I'm doing these videos, I don't ever do them in like two takes. I don't ever record it and say, I could have done that better. It's always like one take. I do it, I get it done, I speak, and sometimes I go back and say, I forgot something. But rather than recording the whole thing, let's just say, hey, Mr. Scott made a mistake and it's okay. All right. So, morning meeting, language arts, outside time. Again, I don't know what that looks like with the weather. Math, lunch, recess, read aloud, art. And I put woods play on there because normally we go out for woods play. Doesn't seem like a really nice day for that today. But you know what could be fun today, because it's going to be a rainy day, is art. Art can be really fun. Miss Andrea is putting some great stuff on Class Dojo for you to work on. I don't know if you've had a chance to take a look at that, but please do. I mean, art's an important subject just like any other subject, and I know she would love to see your work too. So you do have her email. If you just start, when you're typing an email, the parents can help with this. Just put AND, just start typing that in the box where you put people's email address. Her name will come up, and you can send her a copy of stuff you've done too. I know she would love to see that. Okay, ready? I'm not going to forget today. Our words of the week are or, these, took, try, where, why. Okay? Try and why are both making the long E sound. We've actually been studying letters or vowel teams or combinations that make up the long E sound. And with try and why, they are making the long I sound. So we will get to those next week on the I's, but this week we're going to finish off on the E's, and I think we're actually going to start this coming week still studying E's because there are actually a lot of vowel teams that make up the long E sound. So we will get to more of them next week, and then we'll be getting into vowel combinations or vowel letters. And in this case, it's a single vowel that can make the long I sound. All right. So let's move on over to our how many days we've been at school. Right now, we are at our 148th day of school. I know that because yesterday was 147. Pretty soon, we're going to be making a 10 bundle. By my estimation, we're going to be doing that early next week. We're going to be doing that on Tuesday next week because 148 plus 2 days is going to be 150 days of school. So amazing. I remember when we were at 100 days of school, and I read a bunch of books about the 100th day of school, and now we're almost 50 days past that. So we'll see how that feels when we get to 150, and then after that we just have 25 more days left. All right, so finally, last day of April. So sad. Sorry to see you go, April. It's been a fun month, but we're all ready for May. And our last color, because we went yellow, green, blue, is going to be the last. And I'm noticing some patterns here. And I'm noticing, and I don't know how well you can see the colors on here, but I'm noticing even though we were, taking a bunch of colors off of here, we still have 3 blues in a row if you go in this direction like that. And that's the only instance I see of 3 colors in a row up and down, being in a row like that. Now, if we kept going with this, we would see, would that be? Yeah, we would see indigo 2 in a row, and then we would see violet 2 in a row. It's funny how math can create patterns like that, even when we're adding a number or taking away a number. We should always be looking for patterns with math because in many ways, math is about patterns. All right, so let me do a knock-knock joke to wrap this up. And I had so much fun doing a read aloud with you yesterday. We talked about there was an old lady who swallowed a shell. And for those of you who are not able to make that, I did make a recording of that, and it's in the email today that you're receiving today, where this video is, right? Just look a little below where this video is, and it'll say read aloud, and it'll have that, so you can go ahead and check that out and see, what you missed out on. I know you all want to be there, but I know it's not possible every day. All right, so let's see. Knock, knock. Oh, I don't really get that one, so I can't really do it. Here, ready? Okay, knock, knock. Rocco. Rock and roll is my favorite music. You get it? Rocco? R-O-C-C-O. Rocco. That's an Italian name, Rocco. I actually used to play soccer with a guy named Rocco, and I actually broke my big toe on my right foot. Actually shattered it into a bunch of pieces on the back of Rocco's heel. It's a long story, I'll tell you another time. But that was one of my injuries I had from playing sports with a guy named Rocco. All right, but now you know a knock-knock joke about Rocco, so you're going to have a story plus a knock-knock joke about Rocco. You probably never even heard that name before, but look at all the things you're learning about Rocco in just the last minute or so. This is just interesting and fun. And, during Read Aloud, I have a fun story I can tell you about a squirrel in my garage. And it's a pretty funny story. It all ended really well. But it was really interesting for a while. So I'm going to make sure that when we do a share today that I share that story with you. That'll be my share. All right, I'll see y'all later for Read Aloud. Take care. Have fun with your work today. As always, if you have any questions, just please let me know. I'm always available. All right, take care. Bye.